Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center. Here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Cyclone 4005 fifth wheel toy hauler. You guys have picked a beautiful unit. They're just finishing up prepping it. I'm gonna go ahead and start your walk around video, show you how to use a few things. First thing I want you to take into consideration when arriving at the campsite is how much room you're gonna need for these big awnings and your slides to come out. Specifically your slides in case you don't use your awnings. So leave room on your campsite, and then over on your off campsite, leave plenty of room for these slides to come in and out. Then I want you to think about where your water and electricity hookups are going to be. Your water is going to be at the docking station, just to the front of your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. And then your power cord is going to be on the rear of your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. First thing you do after unhooking your hitch is you're going to level the unit. On the front here, you'll touch both these at the same time to turn it on. Then you can raise or lower your front landing legs or hit auto level. Auto level is going to bring down all of your leveling systems and get your unit level. Once your unit's level, we can hook up our power and water. Again, your power is at the back of the unit here. Where these new ones go in. So you go in and then twist to the right, and then you put on your black washer. Green shows you've got power. At the end of this 50 amp service, should you need it, is a 50 to 30 amp adapter. And also in your convenience pack is a 30 to 110 in case you need to plug this in at home. Got our power hooked up. Let's hook our water up. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi. Protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting fluid into your unit. Come down here to your water connect. That's your tank flush valve. Up here where you're pulling the antifreeze out, you'll simply turn this to city. Once that's at city, hook up your water pressure regulator, hook up your hose, but don't turn your hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. Over here on your campsite, here's your hot water heater. All we're going to do at this point is make sure the drain plug's back in. You may have left this out the last time you were camping, draining your hot water heater. So make sure that's back in. Then you can turn that hose on. Go up inside, go to the farthest faucet away from this hot water heater and turn on your hot water. It's not going to come out hot, but once the water starts coming out hot, you know that your hot water heater is full and you can turn it on from indoors. Now let's say you're going to go dry camping, you're not going to hook up to the city water. Simply turn the valve to dry camping. Point it toward the top, fill it the same way, treat your hot water heater the same way. Just remember, when using potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Turn that on indoors. Right now they have it set to sanitize. They've winterized the unit. Got our water and electricity hooked up. Let me walk you around the rest of the unit, show you a few other things. This is a spray port. An extra water pressure regulator. This will open up here and your hoses can run down through there. This is your furnace heat release. Steer clear of that if your furnace is on, it'll get rather warm. Your gray tanks and your low point drains. This is your black and gray tanks. Sewer outlet connection, which will hook up when leaving the campsite.
She sure cares about the purple though.
Coming around here is your generator. Filling that up with fuel at the moment. Again, your power. There's vents that you can open from inside. Release the fuel from indoors. Oh, here's your 30 to 110 adapter. I said it go on your dog bone. Your ladder, go up and check your seams a couple times a year. Caulk as needed. Come around to the campsite unit. Of course, your big awnings, you're only going to want to run them out until you see that flap fall down to 90 degrees. Then you know you're out far enough. Another spray port over here for spraying your unit off. Outdoor entertainment center. On a hydraulic here. Your TV in there and your remote. Your lighting for in here. Trash bag. And your fridge. Your outdoor speakers. Solid steps, we'll bring them up when we're done. Back again to your hot water heater. Your sewage hose. This is prepped for a TV in here as well. Cable in 110. Here's your hot water bypass valve. You can bypass right now because they're winterizing the unit. Another vacuum system up here. Simply open that here. And vacuum. There's all the fixings for that. This is your battery disconnect. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. Your propane. And a regulator that's over on the other side. Another battery disconnect. Come back over here. Your propane. And we're back around to your docking station. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. This is all of your hydraulic system. Coming up into your unit, first thing I want you and everyone that's camping with you to know is that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. In case of emergency, make sure everyone knows where they're at. Come to the right, as soon as you walk in the unit, here's your television. Below that, your sound system. Below that, your fireplace. That sounds like it's hooked up to Bluetooth music. There's your TV finally working.
On Monday as well, but then we're back up into the
nice, beautiful sunny day to pick it up tomorrow.
On Wednesday before temperatures go back.
You can change the modes on this. You can 4 different zones. You can play this music: indoors, back in the back, up in the bedroom, or all of them. Vacuum system down here. Simply lift this handle. Sweep everything in. This is your inverter power control. Allows you to pick what kind of power you're using. Going around your unit, your recliners have this parachute pull, they call it. Pull up on that and that'll open. $110 on the island here. And they're still prepping this as I'm doing the video. A lot of light in here, but here is a fan control to open this vent and to turn the fan on up there. Give you a little ventilation here in the living room. Remember to close that. Coming over to your fridge. Excuse me, to your stove. Simply turn your gas to light and hit your spark and that'll come on. Your gas is shut off right now. So highlights. Your stove, same way. Turn it on here. Here's your timer. Your fridge. All the temperature settings here. Fridge temperature, freezer temperature. Different modes you can go through. I'm back inside your unit here. I'm going to go up into the hallway to find your thermostat. Here's you turn your thermostat on. Auto fan. The air conditioner. Leave that on for a second. It should kick on. Now it's kicking on. Shut the air conditioner off and switch it over to furnace. That shut off. Oh, furnace may not kick on. You're still filling your gas. And then shut it off. Remember, when you shut your furnace off, it's going to take a couple seconds, a couple minutes, actually a minute or two, for your furnace to actually shut off when you shut it off. Don't think anything's wrong. Coming up into your bathroom, you do have a light over here. I'll show you, this is where your 110 with GFCI resets at. Coming up into your bedroom, your other television, your remote for that. Your separate thermostat for back here. And controls here to recline or lay down your bed. Here's your lighting for up here. Separate AC back here. Remember, on this door, this is a sensor here, and this door must be closed in order for this slide to come in. Shut off our lighting back here. Out of this is one touch individual lighting. I like, as we're closing up the unit, to walk out and shut as much of the lighting off as you can. So I've been looking for, and I finally located your carbon monoxide detector. This is your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mentioned this 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, you're not plugged in to charge the battery, go ahead and use your battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Come back into your bunk room. Television. Another thermostat. If you haven't seen how this folds back, all you have to do is pull this down, and this whole door will fold back over here. When your bunks are up, that'll lock over against the wall. See right up here, which will give you a little more storage space if you need it. Bring this up, tuck that back up underneath and lock that. You can close that back up. This is also prepped for a washer and dryer should you need it. Your bunk controls are over here. Bed lift up. Now what's going to happen, before I bring them up, once these are down, all you do is roll these backwards, and that gives you your seating. There's a ladder for when this is up. Bed up. And you'll see this lift. There's also a fire extinguisher back here. These are the vents. You can take that handle and push it open. That'll give you a little bit of ventilation for back here if you have the toys back here, and get that gas smell out of here. You see that catches that bunk and brings it up. So as this reaches the top, I want you to see is this hole right here. So there's one on all four corners. Put a cotter pin in there, and then when you bring down the top bunk, bring down this, that will keep the top bunk up there. It's your big storage area. Again, the ladder for the top. There's a hook onto the deck. There's doors for the decking. Couple table legs here. Again, another vent over here. Big sliding glass doors for your area there. Use your ladder. Also get up to this deck. Bedding area up here. Have a fan vent up there. You also have a separate sound system for back here. And for your two rear awnings. Well, that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close the unit up. So inside this panel next to your TV is your control center. Starting at the bottom, this is where you run your slides in and out. This is your awning. You retract them, then we're coming back in now. Your awning light, porch lights, floodlights and ceiling lights. This is where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Here's where you check all your levels, your new battery, and all your tanks. Fresh tank button, this is the one you hold down to tell when your potable water is full. For your water heater, here's where you turn it on if you're using electric. Here's where you turn it on for gas. Alright, before starting your generator from inside, I wanted to show you to come out here and make sure your amperages are on. Now you can start it from here, just hit this prime and hit start here, but we'll go start it from indoors. So come here, you'll hit prime, you'll hold that down, when your button turns red, hit start, and I'll come out and show you, it's purring like a kitty. Close it up, but it's all purring. We can come back up inside here, show you that it is working, because we are unplugged now. Fridge and everything's beeping. Let me just shut this off here. So showing your fuel, which it is full. Alright, so closing up the camper. First thing we want to do, first thing I like to do, is shut off all the interior lights from here. That way I know what lights I need to walk through and shut off.